Hey, you know what? It's a great day out here on Granville Island as we get ready for the boat show, which kicks off today and runs till the 22nd. And many of our viewers might recognize this familiar face. It's Captain Lee from Below Deck, or should I say, Captain Lee, Stud of the Sea.
Thank you so much.
Is that what people really call you?
Just the ones that like to make fun of me.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. My wife gets a lot of mileage out of it.
Fantastic. Well, you are here again for the Vancouver International Boat Show, and again from the show Below Deck. So I'm kind of curious about how that dynamic is. I mean, are you kind of like a parent to these crew members? Give us a bit of a gist of what the show is.
Are you familiar with the Downton Abbey show?
Yes.
Okay, it's a lot like Downton Abbey, only on water in a boat. So we have the opulence and the rich and the lifestyles of the rich and famous above deck, where everything is plush and large and bigger than life. And below deck, totally different story.
That's incredible. Now you've been, I guess you've been kind of into your nautical career for what, about 35 years?
About 30 years.
30 years. But what people might be surprised to know is that you actually never went out on sea till you were what, 35?
35. I'd never even seen the ocean until I was 35.
And yet you're a captain. How does that work?
You spend a lot of days at sea just trying to get your time so you can sit for your exams.
For anyone that's even thinking of doing that, because I mean, here in Vancouver, we're surrounded by beautiful water, beautiful boats, ships, yachts. How much of a commitment is it, and what do you need to know ahead of time? Okay, like what if you get seasick? Are you totally out of the running?
No, I mean, seasick does present a problem, but it's not anything that you can't overcome. I did it. I got seasick the first year I was running boats. So it's not something that's insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination.
Best cure for seasickness? How do you get rid of it?
Work at it, concentrate, mind over matter.
See, that's a true leader that thinks that way. And by the way, Captain Lee Riaz is making appearances here at the BC Place Stadium location, because there is two locations. There's Granville Island and BC Place Stadium. The Vancouver International Boat Show kicks off today and runs right through Sunday. Thank you, Captain Lee. Did I do that right? I don't know.
It's a pleasure, okay. Yes.
Hey, from cars to boats, you got traffic on the roads, you got traffic on the water as well, and there's expected to be a lot of traffic this weekend, actually starting today through Sunday for the Vancouver International Boat Show, both at Granville Island and BC Place Stadium, and the Vancouver International Boat Show presented by Boating BC. Tracy, good morning.
Good morning.
We don't let a little rain stop us boaters.
Absolutely not. Nothing stops us, rain or shine, we go.
Now, I know that you guys are doing some actually really important and interesting things here at the boating show at the Vancouver International Boat Show.
Yep.
It's all about education, correct?
It is. So we're Discover Boating, and we have this great program. It's called Hands-On Skills Training. And really what we're doing is showing people in a short 1-hour course with an instructor and 4 students how to handle a boat in close quarters.
Fantastic. So we've got Bruce standing by right now.
Yep.
Tracy, I'll get you to stand over here so we can see what Bruce is doing. Can you tell us a little bit about what Bruce is going to show us here?
Sure, absolutely. So what Bruce is going to show you is one of the maneuvers that we teach, which is turning in a tight space. So if you're docking your boat, you have a very little amount of space to move around in. So what Bruce does is he will turn the engine. So we're going to turn the boat in kind of on a dime. So he's going to turn the engine, put it in the throttle, let the boat turn. Now he's going to take it out. See, the engine is reversing. Now he's going to put it in reverse, and it pulls us back. So we keep doing maneuvers like that, and that's part of what we help people to learn how to maneuver a boat slowly, comfortably, in close quarters, and have a great time when they're at the water.
And what kinds of things do people need to be able to have ahead of time? And of course, I'm catching myself not in a good shot here, but that's okay. Bruce will turn us around. Do they need to have a special license, or what do they need ahead of the Vancouver International Boat Show?
They need to have their pleasure craft operator card, and that's it. They register online, and then they can come out. We'll take them out on the water, sailboats and powerboats.
And the one thing you have too that people should be aware of, and it is free, by the way, you have a new app.
We do. We're very excited. We're launching today the Discover Boating Safety app. It is a free app for your iPhone and Google Play Store, available now. We put it up this morning, and it's everything you need to know about safe boating in Canada.
Starting today, right through Sunday, Eric, it is the Vancouver International Boat Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rain, schmain.
There's nothing. The boats like rain.
Exactly, right? I mean, you're already in the water anyways. What the heck? Hey, tell everybody a little bit about what people can expect. I mean, we've already had a bit of a preview with some of the small space maneuvering and handling of the boats. We're going to be checking out some flyboarding coming up in just a matter of moments. But what else can people take in this next few days?
So the first and foremost, we got boats. boats. We got boats of all sizes, all budget ranges, everything from canoes, kayaks, stand-up paddle boards to fishing boats, mega yachts, sailboats. If it's anything boat related, we have it at the show.
And you definitely get people that already are sort of in that boating community, and it really is kind of a community. But what about people that are just sort of not on the edge of the boat, but kind of on the edge? They don't really quite know what boating is about.
So the boating lifestyle is excellent. Once you are in it, you're never going to want to leave. And if you're trying to get some information on what it's all about, we have a very world-renowned seminar program. Over the 5 days, we'll have over 140 seminars, everything from do-it-yourself repairs, how to charter a boat, what type of boat would be good for you. So if you're interested for information, you'll get it at the boat show.
Fantastic. It's one show, the Vancouver International Boat Show, but 2 locations, Granville Island as well as BC Place Stadium. And Riaz, coming up in a matter of moments, just after the break, we're going to be getting a flyboarding demonstration. This is definitely something to see. You want to tune in. For more details on the Vancouver International Boat Show, you can check out the website. Mike, holy cow, that is crazy. That's Brody out on the water. This is called a flyboarding. It's one of the many things that you can see demos of at the Vancouver International Boat Show. Mike, I'm sorry, you're a bit of a second banana here. That's kind of that's a star there.
I drew the short straw today, and Brody's out there hot dogging it, but this is what we do. This is flyboarding.
Tell us a little bit about it. I mean, we've seen these kinds of viral videos, and of course, we're seeing this live right now. What's involved? What does it take to learn? What kind of core strength do you have to have?
For sure. So, you know what? Everybody thinks you have to be an athlete to be able to flyboard. This is a little bit of an extreme case. We put in a lot of hours, but honestly, for the average person to learn, they come out, they strap in the boots, we give them some simple instruction, and they're hovering above the water in minutes.
And you had the timing right. You go simple as he does some sort of little twirly bird thing. I mean, obviously, he's doing tricks and everything. For someone who would be learning how to do something like this, because they can actually come and check you out at the Vancouver International Boat Show to learn more information. What kind of skills do you have to have? I know you say anyone can do it, but I mean, listen, seems kind of crazy.
So obviously skills like balance are going to help, right? Those who are comfortable with board sports, comfortable in the water, they do have a little bit of a head start. But I'm telling you, we have on an average week from 12 years old up to mid-60s, and everybody gets it.
So how does it work? Because I'm looking at that, I guess, is it like a Sea-Doo type of a thing, and it's kind of running on its own? What's the technology like here?
You got it. So this is this is just your everyday Sea-Doo, okay? There's nothing custom about this, but what we've done is we've now take every ounce of propulsion that normally fires this across the water, and it has at the back what's called a U-pipe, which redirects every ounce of water pressure through essentially an 80-foot fire hose to Brody's feet at what's called a flyboard.
I'm still wondering, Brody, I love it. It's like a little hang 10 here going on. How long does it take to learn to do something like this?
To learn to do something like this?
Yes.
You are talking a couple seasons, maybe, a lot of hours to get comfortable, you know, with where your Sea-Doo is when you're doing these maneuvers, the height, the speed. This takes a little while because, as you can see, what Brody's using is called an EMK as well. It may look like a ghost Sea-Doo, but he is controlling every ounce of this right now himself, and that's kind of next level to when we teach. Of course, we don't give individuals that. We're one-on-one on the ski with them, so we control their height a little bit more. It is very safe.
I'm looking at the water that's coming out of, I guess, the base there, and I mean, it sort of looks like the same kind of pressure you would have maybe from a fire hose or something.
You better believe it. You're talking almost 300 horsepower at his feet right now is what he has access to.
And it's enough to keep him in the air like that. This is crazy to me, Riaz. I have to say, it's almost making me speechless. And as you know, that is a very difficult thing to have happen. But you can go and check out demos like this, flyboarding, at the Vancouver International Boat Show. We should point out this is not something that people are going to come and they're going to be able to try here.
Not this week, unfortunately.
But they can learn more.
You got it at CanadianJetpackAdventures.com.
Okay, seriously, Riaz, you next. You got to learn to swim first, though, bud.
Hey, if I can bring my arm floaties, I'm in. Brody's like a superhero out there. Look at those jets go. Impressive stuff. We got to check that out over the next few days.